Keep going. It's just like the drawings I made.
I think it might be time.
I've got good news and bad news, so tell me, which one do you want to hear?
The bad.
The deployment has been delayed by road conditions, but the government remains committed to addressing the situation. The SOE includes strict curfews, roadblocks, and a crackdown on illegal settlers and illicit activities. This intervention is critical to resuming normal operations at the new Porgera mine and ensuring the safety of over 2,000 employees affected by the conflict. Papa Village in the Hiri West District Central Province was aroused to receive free health awareness and health checkup on Saturday the 21st of September during the UPNG's SB and PPM health camp organized under the Beyond the Textbook program. The health camp was also an initiative of the PNG Tamil Sangam with assistance from Port Moresby General Hospital and energy companies Wärtsilä and New Power.
Ward Councillor of Papa Village, Alphonse Now, welcomed all present, including President of PNG Tamil Sangam, Dr. Suresh Babu, and members of the PNG Tamil Sangam, plus other stakeholders. He mentioned in particular contributions from New Power Limited, who had been very supportive to the community.
Such stakeholder partners that are operating and giving us services. This medical camp that is happening here is very, very fortunate for my people, especially because such services that a mere villager will always spend money to get this service. But with the help of New Power and Wärtsilä group of companies that came to our aid, has really will really benefit a lot of people that are unemployed and that have very little income. The opportunity will be here provided today for them to get this service at free of charge, and I'm thankful for that.
Dr. Teresa Lay from West New Britain, PHA, representing the executive MBA students for 2024, UPNG, led the health checks.
So we organized ourselves to come and do this program, medical camp, with the Port Moresby General Hospital staff as well. A lot of the staff who are at the Port Moresby General Hospital are actually doctors who are taking the executive MBA program. So we decided to work together and come and do this program. Last week we ran the blood camp, donation blood camp at the School of Business. So we did that with the team from the Port Moresby General Hospital Blood Bank. And today we've got a number of doctors and health professionals from the hospital who are working with us today to do screening in this village. So I'm very privileged and honored to be here as part of the University of Papua New Guinea School of Business Executive MBA program. Thank you.
Professor Lakshmi Pillai, acting Pro-VC at UPNG, explained the background of the SBP and PPM students who are involved in this Beyond the Textbook program, which was started in 2018.
The three purposes
to create personality development, community responsibility, and entrepreneurial skill among the students. It's working very well. Our students are coming here to help. It creates a community responsibility and social responsibility among themselves. That's the important thing.
Frida Kana, Tvwan News.
Overcrowding of PMV buses, especially with people hanging at the doorway, is illegal, says Assistant Commissioner of Police for Traffic John Colopen, adding that more awareness should be carried out, educating PMV drivers. This was brought up at the Commission of Inquiry into the January 10th civil unrest yesterday in Port Moresby.
Many citizens in the nation's capital use PMV buses as the main form of transport, which is cheap and convenient. However, concerns have been raised regarding the conduct of many who stand at the doorway due to limited seats. According to the Assistant Commissioner of Police for Traffic Directorate John Colopen, this practice is illegal.
It's illegal. Overcrowding and with people standing at the door, some with half of their body outside and the other inside. Is it legal or not legal? It's illegal.
Apart from overcrowding, PMV buses also cause havoc when crossing lanes. They make unnecessary stops in restricted places, disobeying many traffic rules.
We all have come witnesses. A lot of these PMVs have caused havoc when it comes to running out of lane. And when it comes to, they go for a little strike and they have everybody stranded to go to work and all this. So I think it would be nice to have something more control.
It was raised that there is a lack of awareness, an area that needs to be revisited by the Road Traffic Authority and Traffic Police to educate PMV drivers. Colopen added that having a system in place that allows certain PMV buses on a certain route to stop at a particular time is something they intend to implement.
I believe in that one. It can help a lot. And two things in common that I'd like to see happen is that we have more control over our public transport usage. And if we can have, instead of having too many buses, not controlled, unrestricted, unroadworthy, and causing a lot of inconveniences we witness today in NCD.
Kaukido Jr., TV1 News.
Meanwhile, the traffic police is concerned that stop signs, crossing signboards, and other standard signboards are no longer seen in areas where they are supposed to be. This has resulted in unnecessary deaths because people are standing and crossing roads in the wrong place. ACP Traffic Police Colopen said most signboards are down and out due to vandalism.
No standing signs still being put up today. I don't see any more standing sign. No standing sign.
We should have no standing signs, particularly when it comes to areas where there is bend at the corner, and it poses a great danger. When there are long vehicles that sometimes then we have no standing sign because the vehicle may have very long short end and it comes to this. Normally they have no standing signs. Please do not stand.
Or in front of hotels.
Exactly.
Or
but I don't
in front of public places where the traffic is heavy.
But I don't see any of those signs.
A solemn repatriation ceremony is underway at Jackson's International Airport's Apet Terminal, honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice. The event marks the beginning of their journey back to the United States, where a ceremony will be held upon arrival in Hawaii. The remains will then be examined at the Defense Prisoner of War Missing in Action Accounting Agency Forensic Laboratory in Honolulu. The DPAA is committed to accounting for U.S. service members missing in action and providing closure to their families. In regional news, Coles and Woolworths may be in hot water as the consumer watchdog initiates legal action against them for allegedly misleading customers about discounts on everyday items. If found guilty, the supermarkets could face significant penalties, raising concerns about transparency in pricing and the trust of Australian shoppers.
Here's one example of what Woolworths was doing according to the consumer watchdog. For about 2 years, a family pack of Oreos cost $3.50. Woolies then hiked the price up to $5 for 22 days, before moving it back to $4.50. The supermarket giant called it a price drop.
And that was actually an over 20% increase, a 29% increase in price compared to the prior regular price.
The lawsuits claim Woolworths did this over 20 months with more than 260 items, including Tim Tams, cat food and dishwashing liquid. And Coles did it over 15 months with more than 240 items, including Arnott Shapes, Band-Aids and Weet-Bix.
When the discounts are not genuine, consumers are actually foregoing buying products at another store, which is offering genuine discounts.
The allegations have landed with a thud for shoppers.
They've taken advantage of a situation.
Oh, dreadful. I mean, I can hardly afford to go shopping.
It should be a fairly hefty fine.
If proven, the supermarkets face penalties of up to $50 million for every breach of consumer law.
That penalty has to be high enough to be not a cost of doing business for such major companies, to deter them from this conduct in the future and deter all retailers.
Customers don't deserve to be treated as fools by the supermarkets.
The ACCC is already in the middle of an inquiry probing pricing practices and competition in the highly concentrated sector.
There needs to be more transparency around supermarket pricing, and it should be much easier to be able to track price changes over time.
Their price gouging has also put upward pressure on inflation and therefore interest rates.
Neither company fronted up to cameras today. Coles said it will defend the case and that rising costs had caused some increased prices, while Woolworths said it will carefully review the ACCC's claims.
In sports, Fiji put in a dominant second-half performance to silence the Hanazono Rugby Stadium crowd and claim a record-stretching 6th Asahi Super Dry Pacific Nations Cup title. The Flying Fijians surged to a 41-17 victory, thrashing Japan and their first Pacific Nations Cup crown since 2018. The margin of victory also ensures that Fiji will climb above Australia and into the 9th when the World Rugby Nines rankings was updated on Monday. Japan, meanwhile, will slip beneath Samoa, who beat USA 18-13 in the third place playoff earlier on Saturday to the 14th in the rankings. And that ends our news update for today. Join us at 6 p.m. tonight for more news and sports. Bye for now.